Well, we have a special bullion breakdown here today, everybody. I am on summer holidays here with the junior stackers in my household, and we are taking some time today to go through a little bit of the journey of young silver stackers and what goes on in their world and what their view of precious metals is in current day. I think it's always interesting to hear all kinds of points of view, and I would say junior stackers, pre-teens, have a pretty interesting perspective on the metals, these two anyways. So I'd like to introduce my two junior stackers. I have one on the left here, which I will refer to as Stacker 1, and I have the one on the right, Stacker 2. So why don't you guys do a little intro? I'll let Stacker 1 start. How old are you, Stacker 1?
I'm 10, turning 11.
Oh my lord. And how long you been stacking for?
6 years.
6 years. And let's look at Stacker 2 over here. How old are you, Stacker 2?
12.
12 years old, been stacking same as your
Yeah, about 5, 6 years.
5, 6 years? Oh my lord. Well, this is interesting, guys. So I hope it's okay that I'm sharing a bit of my personal experience. I have mentioned a few times on the channel that I have done a few shops along the way throughout the years with my kids. And I thought it would be interesting just to bring them on to a video here on the channel. Again, a little bit of inspiration from 365 in recent weeks. He's leading the way in this community, and he keeps coming up with some really good ideas. And I hope it's okay that I bounce off that and take my own approach. But wanted to share what's going on in the Canadian marketplace for a 10 and 12-year-old stacker. So just going to run through some questions that I have for you guys. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? So maybe I'll start. I'll throw this out to both of you. But what is it like to be your age and go to a coin shop? Give me a little bit of what the best things are about your shopping experience when you go buying precious metals.
We get a lot of looks.
A lot of looks?
Yeah.
Oh, from the other customers?
Yeah.
And from you get a lot of attention from the guys behind the
Like sometimes they'll give us some boxes or cases for free.
Interesting. And what about you, Stacker
I could
2?
agree with Stacker 1. We kind of get some weird looks from people. And we sometimes get like half ounce or like a half ounce of silver for free.
Oh yeah, I was telling people about that. You want to maybe show this? Here, throw that on and you can...
Can I see mine? So this is my first ever coin. It is a poured 3-ounce Cobra. And in the store, when I was about 4 or 5 years old, I thought that an S is the first letter of my name. So I thought it would be cool to have an S as a coin. Because I did not know what it was at the time.
Yeah, I think there's a thing that they can say, you were a mark for that coin. They marked you just based on the letter of your first name. But that's a great story. Over here to Stack 2. What you got cooking?
First coin, a Barbados Trident. Very, very beautiful in its glory. You know, I tried looking up to get more of these because they looked really nice.
You did. You were looking at all the different
Yeah.
years, right?
No, more of them. Couldn't find a single other one. And these have gone up about $10 in value. I mean, like...
Oh, I see that one's increased.
Yeah, it's increased.
The Trident's nice, and if you move it, you can see it, yeah, it shines. You can really see that in the video good here. Turn around to the other side and show the folk.
It's got a couple milk spots on it, but it's still a pretty solid coin.
Yeah, that's a
my
nice
first
one.
coin. I like it.
That's nice. I like that one. And Stack 1, can you just flip around the other side of that coin for us so we can see? So this was a Beaver Bullion hand-poured piece. Like, look at the ripple lines in that. A 3-ounce Cobra. So Beaver Bullion is a local Canadian private mint sort of refinery. So they have a number of stuff that's available through Canadian PMX here in Canada. But this was one of them from way back. I think that was 2017 or 18 when you were a lot younger. That was a fun day going in there and buying that. Great. So let's just continue along here. It looks like you've got a lunar coin there. What's that one? What's the story about that one?
This one was pretty recent. this year, probably just a few months ago. I got it because it looked big, and monkeys are my favorite animal. It's the only monkey I've seen.
I love it. And it's a huge silver coin. Like, you notice that one's bigger than all your other 1 ounce coins too, right? It doesn't fit in some of the tubes and packaging stuff that you have for it. It's like it has to sit out on its own. That's funny. All right, we've got some really nice stuff cooking over here. Which one are you going to show us on this one?
I'm going to show the viewers of Bullion Breakdown the Batman coin.
The Batman. The Batarang, as they say.
Batarang, or the Batman coin.
No, it is a Batman coin. That's absolutely right. You're right. All right, cool. We can see that. So what's that one is fancy looking. So we got a mintage of 5,000. Just leave it alone yet because it's shining a lot. The mintage of 5,000. Yikes. So that's not a lot of coins there.
No, it is not.
And this is the colorized one. So we opted
that it would probably go up more in value.
Yeah, we thought
since it's colorized and since it's more rare.
Yeah, I think the colorized one is 5,000 mintage, and the BU or brilliant
like
uncirculated
10,000.
25,000, right? Yeah. So big difference there. What do you have to say? What do you have?
I have one of those too.
Oh yeah, you have. We do, but we were just showcasing our top 3. So you left that one out of your top 3. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
It's in the top 5, maybe, or top 10. You think?
Probably top 5.
Yeah, I mean that should be kid approved. It's a Batarang. It's Batman. It's what is that, DC Comics? I don't know.
Yeah, DC Comics. I personally think they're better than Marvel.
No way. No way.
Well, that argument's for another day. We're focusing on the coins today. So this one's from Samoa, 2022. That's a really nice one, stack 2. Okay, so it looks like we have the third of each of your stack here is something that I've featured on the channel. But maybe you want to tell us about what you got going on there, stack 1.
This is my super infused Canadian Maple Leaf.
Oh, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the new one. And what's special about this coin?
It's very
It's incused?
It's incused.
Yeah, it's a deep incuse, as they say.
And it's black in the middle.
Yeah, I was going to say, the thing that stuck out to me is, for sure, the black rhodium, right? That's it's plated in another precious metal. That's pretty cool. You don't get to see a black coin very often, do you?
Ew.
No?
It's a very beautiful piece.
Yeah, that's a special one, right? We don't do a lot of collecting, per se, but this one we made a plan to go get some good Canadian homebrew coins. Stacker 2, talk about your incuse, because you've got it here on the list as well.
I'm just going to move my Barbados. Here is the super infused Canadian Maple Leaf, the same one as my sister's. It's really nice. I love how it's like pushed in. It's kind of illusional. It's like an optical illusions, kind of. Like you look at it and it's like pushed in.
And does it come out of the case there? Is it easy to...
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, maybe show us the back part, because that's where the rhodium part really comes in.
The rhodium's also on the sides. I also like how there's kind of the rhodium, the black metal, like on the front. It really looks cool and resembles the coin.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I mean, I'm glad we picked that up.
Yeah.
Cool.
I agree. Cool.
Stack 1, give me some advice for some other junior stackers.
Start when you're young.
Yeah.
Or old, doesn't really matter, but it's better when you're young because you'll collect more coins for a cheaper amount of money.
That makes sense. And do you have any friends that stack with you?
No.
Do they know anything?
Yeah, no one even knows that I stack any coins.
Well, that's probably a good thing, right? We kind of have a little bit of a Fight Club code here, bro code, where we don't talk about it much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. And Stacker 2, what advice do you have for other junior stacks such as yourself?
Start young, because your money grows faster that way. You buy and it grows. So like, start young.
It's great advice. And what are your long-term goals? That can be to either of you. With regards to the precious metals, like what?
I'm hoping my metals grow a lot in value.
Yeah, and are you going to continue to stack though? Do you have a goal as far as what? You haven't thought about that yet?
I haven't really thought about it, no.
Okay, that's something we can think about.
I'm hoping that all my silver, my 66 ounces, grow in value so I can sell them and get some gold.
Oh, you're gonna do a little trade up. Oh, sounds a lot like someone else in your family that I know pretty well. Anyways, no, guys, this has been great. I thank you both for taking the time to put up with me on one of your holidays, summer holiday days here. So I appreciate it greatly. We looked at a bunch of good coins. We have the Batarang, we have a couple of the Super Incuses from 23, we have hand poured, and we've got stuff from the Perth Mint Lunar Series. So, I mean, not bad for a junior stack, for a kid stack here. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed bringing my two junior stacks to the front here and let them showcase their medals. It's been a fun video, summer vacation type stuff. If you guys like this content, don't be afraid to hit like, maybe subscribe, share this video if you want. You know, notifications are always good if you want to turn those on. You'll see when I launch new content, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, I want everyone to enjoy the rest of their day and make sure that you stay awesome.